Hello, everybody. This is Spiritual Teacher for You. My name is Cassie, and I'm here to give a reading. I am feeling the energies of blue and white. I put on blue in my quartz. This is, I believe, kyanites, blue kyanites. Let me look that up real quick just to see. Blue kyanite. Yes, that's exactly what it is, you guys. I'm so impressed with myself. I've been learning the names of stones for a long time, and what I've realized about learning is I just have to it has to repeat over and over and over again for me to learn it. Um, when you tell me something one time, I mean, ask all of my friends and family. They tell me something, and then I'll ask a question. They'll be like, "I already told you that," and I'm like, sorry. I'm not going to remember something, or there's very few things I remember unless they are repeated or I see them visually. So, kyanite is known for promoting balance, enhancing communication with spirit, opens the third eye, encourages telepathic communication, clears blockages, helps align. So there's definitely an energy here of balance, of maintaining balance. I'm also feeling Archangel Michael at this time. Thank you for being here with us. Please provide protection for us as we move forward on our spiritual journeys. Roll them sleeves up. Get to work. That's what I just heard. So if that felt like I was speaking directly to you, then it's probably for you. I am feeling an energy here. Give me just a second. There's definitely someone here I feel like is like waiting for a specific message. And hopefully it'll come out. So we've got the Page of Cups. The Page of Cups is giving me energy of like needing to impress someone with theatrics, or feeling like you need to impress someone with theatrics, like kind of dramatic. Like when you're around a certain person, I just see you being more dramatic in your reactions, and really like instead of it just being like, oh, okay, it's more like a really. So there's something about this person, you can tell that they enjoy seeing a reaction, so you give it to them. You give them a good reaction. But because of this, they really rely on your reactions, and if you don't give them the reaction they're looking for, they can tend to be a little disappointed, or their energy shifts, is what I'm feeling. For some of you, if that didn't resonate for all of you, then don't take it. I do see this Page of Cups too as someone bringing a message to you about what, Spirit? Oh, interesting. The Hermit here is reversed. So this is someone coming forward to kind of get you out of your funk. I'm hearing kind of get you out of just they're uplifting you. I see, like you've been kind of wallowing and sitting alone in and this person comes in and just kind of, you just feel a little bit taller and a little happier with them around. It feels like a friendship energy, but this could also be romantic. King of Cups. So for some of you, this is someone that is very emotionally stable, and they're allowing you to sit in a space that is safe and safe to express yourself and your emotions. That's cool. What a good friend you have. I definitely feel more friend for the collective than romantic, but that, a lot of romantic relationships start off as friendly. But this could also be just like your best friend, or, someone that you view as being just creative and positive and full of life, and it's infectious. There's people I'm hearing that are ideas people who have great ideas, and then there's the implementation people. And why is that coming forward? I'm getting that like there's people that can come up with such good ideas, and that's all it ever amounts to is an idea. And then there's the people who take that idea or come up with their own ideas and actually implement it, spring it into action. So, what are you being asked to do now? Are you the ideas person or are you the spring into action implementation person? This could be related to your job. Maybe you're on a team. Maybe you're the ideas person and the other part of the team is implementing your ideas, or vice versa. Not to say you don't have good ideas. I don't know why I needed to say that. Someone must have felt insecure here for a second. Okay. All right, we've got the Fool. This is definitely one of those ideas. The Fool, the Knight of Swords, and then we have the Nine of Wands. Okay, let me dig into this for just a second. I am noticing the 0 on the Fool as a new beginning. You may be noticing 0 in numbers a lot lately. This is a reminder that you're starting something new. And here comes the Knight of Cups. It's almost like how the Page of Cups is very forward with its cup, and so is the Knight of Cups. So there's definitely some forward movement here, some forward progress. And there seems to be a big idea coming in that is going to get you out of the weeds, that is going to give you some relief. I do feel, since you ready, I sense that you are ready to change something in your, like, something has to give is what I'm hearing. Something has to give, and that is exactly the feeling. Like, you're continuing to go forward, and you're gonna go forward, you're gonna continue going forward, but something has to give, right? And that feeling of rolling up your sleeves and getting to work, it's like, I am doing that, but I am not feeling like I am reaching my full potential with what I'm currently doing. The High Priestess is here. I usually see her with a bright blue, kind of like this King of Cups. That's a bright blue, but she's very muted blue right now. So this makes me think that your intuition has dulled a little. You have, okay, Queen of Cups. Yes. So you are embodying this High Priestess and Queen of Cups. You're very intuitive. You're very compassionate. I'm hearing heartstring, like your heart, you're very heart forward. You act on what your heart tells you. And if this isn't you now, this is the energy you're embodying or about to embody with this, with getting out of the weeds and having a breath of fresh air and being able to be like, oh my God, finally, this is what I've been working for. This is what I've been trying to heal and grow towards. It's like there's some knowledge that comes in. Divine knowledge, or you figure out why you've been feeling a certain way. It's all going to make sense here. I'm getting Pisces, Scorpio, and Gemini energy here. There's even a little bit of Cancer energy. Okay, so all right. Sorry, I'm feeling very distracted for some reason. What is this distraction about? with this new beginning, you may be distracted because with the new beginning, okay, for example, it's reminding me of when you buy a house and then all these people, it's public knowledge when you buy a house. So all of these people send their mail to your house, your new address, with all these offerings and deals and things for insurance and all that kind of stuff. And so you have to be very discerning about which ones you are going to trust. And that's the same energy I'm feeling here. It's like with this newness, it's almost like when you walk into a room, into a bar where there's lots of locals and regulars, and you being a new person walk in and everybody just goes, who is that? You know, it's like once you step into this energy of Queen of Cups and the High Priestess and you come out of the weeds and you actually show up, people are like, who is this? Who's this new person? It's like the universe or the energies around you can feel that you've shown up. So they're turning their heads. They're wondering about you. They're coming to you. They want to know more. They're curious. And you have to be discerning about who it is to trust and who to actually let into your life. Oh, okay. Interesting. There's nothing wrong. These people are just attracted to your light, your compassion. They can feel you have a big heart. But a lot of times when people feel you have a big heart, they tend to, especially people who feed off of that, they will come to you like a moth to a flame. So make sure you are protecting yourself. I'm hearing to protect yourself. Call on Archangel Michael. Call on the archangels. Call on spirit to put a bubble of protection around you. Make sure you're grounded. Because what happens is when you ground yourself and you protect yourself, I'm hearing some of you curious, like, how does this help? When you put that bubble of protection around you with intention, it literally protects your energy. So if you don't protect yourself, then their energy gets into your energy and then you're influenced by their neediness and by their wants and desires. And so you're like, oh, I just want to help them. Yeah, you want to help them because that's what their energy is telling you to feel. I've always wondered about that, and I'm so thankful for that answer, Spirit. So when you actually protect yourself, and you can protect yourself at any moment, it's never too late, okay? Just put your feet on the ground. Imagine that the roots from earth come up, they wrap around your feet and your ankles, and they anchor you to earth. Picture a white beam of light coming down into your crown and creating a bubble of protection around you. This connects you to spirit, you're connected to earth, and you are now grounded and connected and can move forward feeling protected, okay? Again, call on Archangel Michael. He is so freaking powerful and strong and fiercely protective. Protection is definitely something that needs to be done on a daily basis, especially if you are someone who can feel others' energies, empaths. Okay. All right. And now we have the Seven of Wands. Now that, okay. So Seven of Wands and Five of Wands confuse me sometimes, but really the Five of Wands is about being in conflict. Seven of Wands is about, yes, there's people coming at you, but this is you standing your ground. This is you saying, I know what's right. I know what I feel. I know what energy I feel, and I'm going to stand my ground. I don't care what you say. I care what you say. I let you say it, but I still believe in what I believe, and I'm going to continue forward. This is you not allowing others to influence you so easily. Now, you get to choose who you want to be influenced by. You get to choose who you listen to and care about their opinions for. But I'm also sensing a stubbornness in you as well. Because when you've been hurt too many times, you tend to put up this very thick barrier, very thick wall of protection, and then you become quite closed off to some actual like connections or knowledge that is useful to you. The devil is here to not save the day. They're here to wreck it for you. This is Capricorn energy, Earth energy. These are all the things that distract you and make you think that you need to focus on them, like getting a job that pays, $1 million, or getting a job. It feels like you're focused on getting lots and lots and lots of money. Money is all there is in this world. We have to have money. Yes, money is definitely what gets us things in this world, but it's not the only way. And there are other ways to manifest your desires without being a millionaire. Some of you want to be a millionaire because that's what you've been told that is considered success. If you're a millionaire, you have made it. You are successful, right? Okay, well, that doesn't make you a good person just because you have money. It doesn't make you a compassionate person. It means you have money, So there is a look around what you're being influenced by. This is your ego. These are all the temptations. Going back to temptations. There may be someone showing up too that tempts you into this energy of caring so much about money and all these earthly things. This is someone you may care a lot about. I'm getting like a... Whew. Okay, there was a lot of energy just now that ran through my throat and heart chakra. So this could be someone close to you that you find hard to communicate with because you value their opinion. You think they're smart. You think that they know what they're talking about. Or this could be someone you're dependent on. So you're like, oh, well, I have to believe what they tell me because I'm dependent on them. Interesting. The number 15 is jumping out here. All right, we've got the Tower, which is number 16. And then we've got Justice, and then we have 10 of Wands. Definitely some throat chakra here. So you're going to have to speak up and use your voice. You're going to have to really back up what you're saying. You're not going to have to, but you feel like you need to back up what you're saying somehow. Like this person goes by actions versus words. So if you tell them, you try to convince them, I don't need money. And they're just going to be like, okay, sure. Let's see you survive without money. And so this is you going, you know what? Okay, sure. I'm going to prove to you that I don't need money, that the things I need in life come to me, that I manifest them. And that's for some of you. That doesn't feel like a major energy. It's just something I picked up on. I don't know if that is the best approach because then you start going in this bitterness, I told you so, having to be right kind of energy instead of just being like, I understand that you feel that way. And I really want to prove to you that money doesn't rule everything. And that you can still follow your dreams without having to worry about money. And then go from there. Keep showing up as your authentic self. Keep going towards what feels true to you, like truth to you. And justice will be served. You will balance the scales. And you know what you do for this person, these people that don't believe in you? You open up their eyes as well, I'm seeing. With this 10 of Wands coming out, this is your commitment to showing them. This is your commitment to showing everybody that your dreams and desires can be manifested without thinking about money all the time. Here's that 5 of Wands. See the difference here? It's like you're in the middle of this argument here. This one, you're standing strong in what you believe. So with the 5 of Wands coming out now, Leo's really jumping out to me here. This is a card of instability. Yeah, so this is... give me just a second. This is conflict and disagreement. And... let's get some more on that, Spirit. What is this 5 of Wands about? What is it referring to? We've got the World coming out. Number 21. All right. This is some kind of completion. You're done with this tension. This is you I don't want to be this way, but it's the energy I'm feeling. This is like, ha ha ha, I made it, bitches. Like, ha ha ha. This is you shining your light into the world. This is you coming along and really proving your everything you've been feeling and thinking and desiring and saying. It's all going to be there to show the world that, like, you did it. I also see you showing up in a way that doesn't necessarily... Hold on, give me a second. This is you showing up in a way, 22:22 on the clock just now, that doesn't necessarily mean being out into the world so everybody can see you with a megaphone or a microphone or whatever. This is like you just putting your mark out there and then letting it naturally be in the world like it needs to be. And you're the person behind that. Temperance is here for patience. The Moon is here. And then we have 5 of Swords. Lots of 5s here. 5 obviously is a number of change, challenges. So this to me also represents the challenges that you'll be going through in order to follow this path of... It's almost like you're in the middle of this struggle. But you see this one guy over on the edge right here where his stick isn't really in the mess of everyone else's. That's where I see you at. Like, you're in this struggle, but then you just kind of look and go, I don't need to do this. I don't need to fight. I don't need to be in this conflict and this disagreement. I just need to keep moving forward. And that's what I see you doing with the World, is just keeping on moving forward, stepping away from that conflict, from the disbelievers, and showing up as who you are in this world. Showing up as your highest self with the belief and the knowing that you are very powerful. Say it now. I am powerful. Say it again. I am powerful. Say it again. I am powerful. Showing up as the powerful being that you are, and knowing, having the stoic patience to just wait and see all of your desires coming to you. I do feel like someone's going to bring up the past to you. They're going to bring up... why the past? There's someone that's going to bring up something to try to prove, like, to bring you down, to try to prove that you're not as right as you think you are. Okay, so let's get more on that. It's like a bucket of crabs. They see you shining and then they want to bring you down a few notches. And this is not because your ego's out of control. This is because they don't want you to succeed. Five of Cups comes out. So we've got Five of Swords, Five of Cups, Five of Wands. Oh, no. Yeah. So this could be someone close to you. Maybe an air sign. Aquarius, Libra, Gemini? I can't remember the other air sign. And unfortunately, you recognize this may not be for everybody, but you recognize their pull over you, and you recognize the pull that they're trying to pull, like pulling on you, that they're trying to have on you in order not to go down the route you're going. But you don't even pay this no mind. You just keep going. The Nine of Pentacles. This is self-made right here. This is you as you keep going, and you've gone through all of this turmoil, this crazy energy that's trying to block you at every path, all of these obstacles. You've got the strength of a lion. And this is you walking away from the energies that are just showed up as not supporting you, showed up as fearing what you're doing, as doubting it, as being paranoid about it, as trying to be the devil's advocate is what I hear them saying. Like, I'm just trying to be the devil's advocate. No, you're not. You're trying to be a negative Nelly and put your negative spin on things because that's how you see the world, in a negative filter. And so you're trying to boo-hoo the collective. This person trying to boo-hoo the collective, you raising up and fulfilling your true path. Oh, that's what I hear them sound. But I did this. I helped you get to where you are. I helped you get there. I did this for you. Okay, Spirit, what's the response to that? Because I have my own personal advice I would give somebody, but I want straight from Spirit. What do we do about the people who say, like, I helped you get to where you were going? It's almost like they want credit for your success. Okay, but did they choose to do this? And did they choose to go through a spiritual awakening? Did they choose to journal and meditate? Did they choose to ground every day? Did they choose to open their hearts up, to be vulnerable, to admit when they're wrong? Did they, it's like, okay, they might have given you an idea about something at some point. Don't ever let them say that it was because of them that you are where you are. No, it's because of you that you are where you are, in all aspects, in all negative and positive aspects. You are where you are because of the choices that you have made along the way. Have there been very influential energies around you that have influenced you negatively and positively? Sure. But you ultimately made the decision for all of that. Ace of Cups here. What was my question? What do we do about those bucket of crabs people? You just love them. You love them. You love yourself and you love them because they're playing a role for you, okay? That's what Spirit wants you to do. This is love. This is compassion. This is trusting your intuition. This is so many things. Anything to do with love. That's what Spirit wants you to do. The path of love. How do you love someone who you know is trying to actively sabotage you? I know this is what I would say to them. Spirit, allow this to flow through me. I understand that you're worried or you're paranoid about where I'm headed, but I want you to understand that this is my path and I'm trusting my gut every step of the way. I'm following my intuition, I'm following my heart, and I want you to be in it with me. But at every turn, you're fighting me. And I hope you understand that you can do that, but eventually I'm not going to be around for you to do that anymore. You could say something like that. Or you can be like, I love you and I really want to see you be happy, but I feel like the path I'm walking, you are not happy with it. And therefore, if you're not happy with it, you are free to choose a different path that doesn't include me on it. There's ways to say things in a loving, compassionate way that don't bring attitude or feelings of resentment or bitterness towards them. They did play a role in your life. Okay. And King of Pentacles here's just to let me know, and to let you guys know that whatever decision you make as you stand in your power is the most abundant and successful one. Look at this king sitting pretty. Oh my God. Look at the abundance around him. You know, it kind of reminds me, some of you might play paintball. It kind of reminds me of paint splatter on him. The King of Pentacles is someone who also, as well, doesn't mind sharing their wealth. As in, when they feel drawn to, as in, they can spend money on something that's just charity or knowing that it's going to uplift humanity and the earth and not blink twice about it. Like, they spend their money, like Keanu Reeves, donates so much of his money. Oprah donates so much of her money. I just mean, like, with so much money, the amount of money that you're going to be getting, you're going to be able to donate without batting an eye. Two of Cups. Okay, so now I'm getting a different energy from the cards that are out here now. Ace of Cups, King of Pentacles, and the Two of Cups. I do feel this is a very divine love connection. One that Spirit has lined up specifically for you. But this doesn't happen until you've put yourself in this place to allow this meeting to happen. Ace of Wands, very passionate towards you. This is the magic stick. Very passionate towards you indeed. King of Cups here. Someone who, oh God, they just express their love so beautifully to you. They're not afraid to express their love either. A bunch of cards just fell out. And that is always, to me, energy, especially when it's been going well so far. That to me is energy of chaos. So, and then as I pick up the cards, there's one flipped over on the deck, and it's the Three of Swords, which is a card of heartbreak. So I do sense that you are dealing with some heartbreak due to having to make some choices that were tough, in all of this. And, this King of Cups, this King of Pentacles, they give you the space you need to grieve. I'm having Wheel of Fortune on the bottom of the deck. So they come in at a time when it's just, what's that word? Not synchronistic. Serendipitous. They come at a time when it is serendipitous. So you just keep showing up as this Nine of Pentacles. Keep having this mindset of success, of changing the world, of putting out the messages that you're receiving from Spirit. I do feel like I'm talking to some tarot readers here or people that are in the spiritual world. Spirit has a purpose. Like, you have agreed to co-create with Spirit. That's part of your soul's mission, is to use Spirit and the energies and nature, fire, the elements, earth, wind, water, using the elements. Yeah. We also have the Five of Pentacles reversed. So that means you are definitely healing. You are healing from the lack mindset that you had. And this might relate to another reading I did. It was a mini reading based on your relationship with money. So you are healing this by just showing up as you, by standing your ground, by knowing that what you feel is the truth and your truth is the truth. The Five of Cups is here again. Why are we getting loss, regret, grief? You may be grieving. You may need to go through a time of grieving from this heartbreak card that I don't feel you gave yourself a chance to do because you've been so busy getting it together. What else, Spirit? I'm getting Scorpio vibes from this. I feel like there may be someone that makes you feel, or there's someone, and it could be the same person from earlier, that just reminds you, just their presence, their name reminds you of the lack that you had, the lack mentality you had. Page of Cups, though, is here, and that's what started this reading. So I think that's actually a good place to end this reading, is on the same card. But this time, this is you following you. That's what I feel from this. Living in your own world, dancing to the beat of your own drum, moving forward in life in a sing-songy way, and just enjoying the beauty you see, being intuitive and connected. You're going to have lots of surprises come your way, lots of pleasant surprises. And I'm so excited for you in this journey. It's going to be tough. It's going to require strength. It's going to require increasing your self-love. But I do see you stepping out from the energies that are holding you back, honestly. I see you stepping away from them because their influence is really strong on you. And so doing a cord cutting ritual might be useful to you, which I did do a video and a short on that, which I'll link in the description below. But yeah, you guys, this was there's a lot going on. I feel a lot of energy around this, but ultimately, yeah, it might get messy at some point. But ultimately, you are coming out looking real pretty and strong, okay? Please work with Spirit. They are begging you. Please work with Spirit. Talk to Spirit. Open up to Spirit. Surrender to Spirit. Jesus, take the wheel. Take it from my hands. Yeah. So it's almost like we have to get to a point like that in order to surrender and just be like, okay, I have no control here, obviously, so please, I give it to you. And so I see a lot of you doing that, like, here you go. I don't know what else to do with this. Here you go. So that is it for me, you guys. I'm sending you so much love and light on your journey, and thank you so much for coming here and trusting me with delivering the messages from your spirit team. And I appreciate you so much. I love you. Have a wonderful day. Mwah.